So this is the beautiful night before shot, just getting the portrait and the side view in, just examining my face for the last time. I was quite nervous. I don't think I slept that much this night, but very excited at the same time. Hi everyone, it's the morning of the surgery now. It's an afternoon surgery, so I only have to get in at 11, but I had to stop eating at about 7 a.m. So I had a pancake, because it's pancake day tomorrow. I had some tea, and it's great. But I just wanted to show you what sort of things I've bought to prepare. These 3 condiment bottles, yeah, and this gel face pack, which I think you can heat up and put in the freezer to be as a cold pack. I've also got this intense nasal spray. I've also got a jade roller, which I've heard is really good to help with circulation and just wake your face up beforehand, and then also afterwards to decrease swelling and things. I'm not sure, but in general it's quite fun to just do this. But yeah, we've got a blender. I don't think it really matters what kind of blender you've got as long as it blends. I think we got a NutriBullet TX. Don't know if it works. And also a humidifier thing. You can put oils in it, so it's quite a multi-use one. But I saw someone had it, so I thought, why not? Why not? So got myself a wedge pillow so that I could sleep upright and just sit upright and it'd be easier. So that looks quite good. But yeah, that's sort of my prep. Oh, and I also got some protein powder, whey protein. I think I just got the vanilla so that you can sort of mix it with other things and add things to your shakes. But yeah, that is what I've got. I've got to shower quickly and take off my nail polish. So I have gel nail polish and I don't actually know how I'm going to get this off. So we shall see. I've also got to pack my I was about to say my holiday bag, if I only. I've also got to pack my hospital bag. They told me to bring the Corsteel mouthwash, the baby toothbrush, some pajamas, another set of clothes, a flannel, yeah, that kind of stuff. So I'll be doing that. I think my surgery's around 1:30 p.m. or something, but I think they leave it a bit vague so that you just sort of pitch up and wait, but that's fine, my mum will be with me. Yeah, so how I'm feeling about this. I'm this type of person that doesn't really think about things when in the lead up. I sort of just think about things when they're happening, and it's helpful in some situations, but I think for this sort of situation it would have been more helpful if my mind was okay, you are having surgery. I feel like the reality hasn't kicked in and it's the day of surgery, so I've been talking about it loads, preparing loads, trying to prepare physically, mentally and all that stuff, but I still don't feel like it's happening. It's really odd. I think that's something to do with maybe the fact that I've known for 5 years that it was going to happen, and it's just kind of weird that I can just remember my thoughts from 5 years ago when I found out, and then the whole process, and yeah, it's a really weird one. Very emotional actually, funnily enough, reflecting back on how I felt when I found out and stuff. Oh, I cried so much. I mean, for different reasons, but yeah, no, it was an emotional thing. So thinking that was 5 years ago, and now in a few hours I'm actually having the surgery is quite a mental thing. But yeah, I've been eating all the good stuff. So yeah, pancakes this morning, had a roast dinner yesterday, popcorn, crisps, sushi, pastries. Day before I ordered pizza. The other day I had burgers, pancakes. I've just been racking in the carbs. There's this girl at work that had it done a few years ago. And I asked her for any advice, like last minute advice, and she was like, just eat as much as you possibly can. So I've gained probably more weight, so that's just extra padding, you know, extra padding that I'll have. But yeah, that's just a bit of an update. It's about 9:30 right now, so we'll leave in about an hour. So I've got to actually speed up with this stuff. So unprepared. Oh well. So I ended up waiting for 2 hours before my surgery, and my surgery lasted for 3.5 hours, and I actually woke up 45 minutes after the surgery ended, which was apparently very fast. The first thing I did was rub around my face to see where I was numb. Fortunately, I couldn't feel any numbness. My lips were tingly and my nose felt really, really hard, but that was it. So I had this splint in my mouth, which meant that I couldn't close my top teeth to my bottom teeth. I was also quite surprised because I could open and close my mouth and I didn't think I'd be able to have any control over movement. As well, I could talk because at this point I wasn't that swollen. I was also surprised because I didn't throw up and my throat wasn't sore. So I was in an orthopedic ward and it wasn't specific to jaw surgery or anything. I didn't really feel like people knew what was going on with me because they spoke to me expecting me to talk back, so that wasn't great. I also felt extremely thirsty. As soon as I woke up, I needed water and I constantly drank it from then on. I didn't really sleep at all that night, but that was partly due to another patient making a lot of noise. The swelling got bigger overnight and it took more effort for me to talk, so at this point I just stopped. My nose became really congested, so I had to use my nasal spray quite often. An orthodontist came around to put bands on my braces. I also saw my surgeon and a dental hygienist who talked me through oral hygiene. Some people didn't realise that I couldn't eat, so I got given solid food and solid pills, which I probably would have choked on, so didn't take those. All I can say was I was extremely happy to leave. At this point I was dribbling, my nose was leaking and I couldn't talk, but at least I was in my own bed, so I was much happier and more content. Left the hospital with some antibiotics, 2 types of painkillers, a toothbrush and a lot of mouthwash. And here began my recovery.